Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.net for Thursday, April 8th. Market was able to carve out a little gain today. We're just going to go into the indices just really briefly tonight, and the reason being, if you pay attention to the indices right now, you're really missing one very nice bull market move in stocks. Yes, stocks are deeply overbought. Things are not as rosy as they appear, but they're a lot better than a lot of the naysayers would say. And we're seeing a lot of stocks just bust out right now. The market right now, if I was to say, to remind us of a time frame, it looks like very similar to what we saw last April and May. What we saw last April and May is we had a big bounce off the bottom last March. We got into April and we had a lot of traders doubting the rally. They were saying, double dip. We've been hearing that over the last year. But back then, traders were afraid to buy stocks. They were waiting for another retrace, and we're sort of in the similar situation here right now. However, if you ignore the major indices, we are seeing stocks just break out left and right. Chart plays are working like they haven't worked in many, many months. Just a really, really nice market right now. And for that reason, we're going to sort of ignore the indices a little bit. We're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart here. Here you can see we've been bouncing back and forth. We had a pretty steep sell-off late in the day yesterday, and the reason for that, the lone hawk on the Fed, Honing, came out and was bashing interest rates yet again. They used that as an excuse to drop the market. Of course, it also coincided with the consumer credit number that came out, showed a steeper than expected drop. But really, if you think about it, the drop in consumer credit really is not that much of a surprise if you ask me. Credit card companies, banks are just not lending to people right now. And, that's going to just continue until they start opening the vault doors. We're going to continue to see consumer credit constrict. Doesn't mean consumers aren't spending, because today we had the retail sales report come out. Very nice retail sales report. Big pop in a lot of the retail stocks that should continue into tomorrow. So, things look really, really good here. Stocks are moving. Looking at the Dow daily chart, we'll possibly get concerned if we do see a break of the 20-day exponential on the Dow, but perfect scenario but would be for us to just bounce back and forth between this 10,800 and 11K mark, over the next month would be fantastic, just given what we're seeing in a lot of stocks right now. SMH, the indice that we pay attention to, a little bit weak today. Nothing really to be concerned about. It's been pretty much up one day, down the next day. So we should be looking for a bounce in that tomorrow. But let's jump into stock plays, because we have been having one fantastic week. Stock plays popping left and right. Some of our plays from the last week or two, big moves in them, and very nice market for us. Jump into some new stock plays. ULU. This is a stock we've played many times before. Amex biotech stocks have just been on fire. RPC, a stock we did about 5 weeks ago, up 300% today on really silly news. Doesn't really matter though. That's been lighting up these Amex biotech stocks. ULU's got a presentation Saturday morning. This is a stock that needs about 10 million plus in volume to get a breakout. Was trading at 19 cents in pre-market. Got a heavy volume spurt during the day. Especially kept the lid on the stock, and then you had a lot of day traders exiting at the end of the day. Big mistake in my opinion, because one thing we've been noticing in this market right now is stocks have been taking 1 to 4 5 days to really bust a move lately. So you have all these traders with the same mindset that they've had over the last 9 months, looking for the fast gain, looking for the quick 20-30% move within a few hours. If it doesn't happen, they jump out. Then the real move happens. So hopefully we saw a lot of those clowns wash out of the stock today. Breakout is 18 cents. We're looking for a move to 25 cents. Again, this is one of the cheapest biotech stocks out there. They've got enough cash for the next year. They got a presentation. They got partnerships that they're going to announce. Just remember how we played this one back in December. Took it a little bit of time to break out, and then when it did, it just went kaboom, vertical, 100% move. Looking for a similar move here as well. Stochastics nicely oversold. The last time we had a pop out of that, we got a nice little jump in the stock price. BNVI looks like an absolute gem for the next couple of weeks. This is a cancer biotech stock trading pretty close to its year's lows, has enough cash to last it into next year. Got a 6-month extension from NASDAQ, so we've got no delisting worries. We've got the AACR Huge Cancer Conference starting in 2 weeks' time. We're starting to see the cancer stocks get a big move in them. This is the time that they start to move. BNVI, very strong support at 40 cents. Would actually buy this one up to 45 cents. Target is a move to 50 and 60 cents on this one. A lot of downtrend lines breaking on this one and should break tomorrow. Stochastics, RSI, positive MACD cross. Love this setup in this chart. And this one should be a very, very nice winner for us over the next few days. IMOS. This is going along the theme of breakout stocks just absolutely romping lately. This one broke out today. Very nice breakout for this chip stock. Has its eyes on $1. Would be very surprised if we don't see some very nice follow through on this one over the next 2 days to the $1 area. Rock solid support now at 80 cents. Would be looking to add this one 86 cents area. And again, we're looking for about a 20% move on this one over the next couple of days. PRWT, monster winner for us over the last 2 days. 50% move on it, actually just a little bit over 50%. Stops on this one would trail stops to 60 cents now. Kind of all over the map today on this one. We need to see this one bounce back tomorrow, and a next add on it would be a break over 80 cents. EMKR, very nice move on this one. Going into the close, we had a $1.42 print on this one. Very, very nice setup. Add under $1.30. $1.50 is next target on this one. LNUX, another winner for us. Up very nicely over the last 2 days. Traded as high as $1.63 today on the session. Again, target $1.65 to $1.75 on this one. Biotech tech theme, ANX, mentioned it in the Sunday video. We've got the meeting with the FDA at the end of the month. Would be looking to add this one around 24 cents. 24 cents and under. Target is 30 cents plus. Stops 20 cents on this one. Again, this one, especially if we see this market start to really pick up steam and start to see traders get into the speculative mood, they will chase after ANX. They always do. Sirius, SIRI, very nice breakout on this one over the last 2 days. Next ad will be a close above $1 with a target move of $1.18, $1.20. SBSA, this is one that is also coiling up for a big move in the near term. Breakout is a move over 85 cents. Would look to pick this one up around the 80 cents area. Target $1, stop 75 cents. Again, breakout stocks have been working very, very nicely on the way this market has been moving lately. You pick up a little bit of a couple of stocks, and then when they do their breakout move, you add to your positions. SBSA is one of those stocks that you can do that with. CYTR, another one we mentioned in the Sunday video, has been holding around its 200-day moving average throughout the week. Nice little bounce on this one today. The reason this one looks really, really good here, the company that this one pretty much trades lockstep with, RXII, very big bounce on RXII today. The actual sell-off here coincided with a financing RXII did a couple of weeks ago. So with that stock bouncing, would look for CYTR to make a move to $1.20 with stops at $1.06 on this one right now. But the chart deeply oversold and ready for a nice little pop in the near term. ACLS, got a 2-year view on this one. Broke through at $2.09 today, which I said was a trigger for us to add back a scalp position on this one. If we look at the 2-year chart, we've got a very nice cup and handle breakout here. And on the 2-year chart, this projects to the $2.50 area. So we could see that move here over the next few days. Stops now would put stops $1.95 just because we've got 40-cent upside target on ACLS right now, especially if it breaks through the 220 area. So going into tomorrow, we've got ACLS. Really love the setup on BNVI. ULU, we should see a nice little snapback on this one over the next few days, especially going into the conference, and if we get some positive news out of that. And that's it for the video. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.